Good morning and welcome back to another video in my Portugal series. Today is such a beautiful day, and before we do anything else, I just want to take a moment to appreciate this beautiful sunrise, because honestly it's not something that I get to experience every day. For one, we live in a fast-paced capitalist world where everything is always a go go go, and there's rarely like time to slow down. And on the days that I do slow down, I really slow down. And some days I'm usually asleep long after the sun is already up and shining. So being on this little mini holiday and actually allowing myself to slow down feels so intentional, so peaceful, and I'm genuinely really grateful for it. And also, we live in Canada where the weather gets really bad, and sometimes we go for a couple of days without seeing the sun. So I really appreciate this moment. Okay, enough of that, because we do really have an exciting day ahead of us. And today we're heading to Cabo de São Vincente, which is actually considered the southernmost and westernmost point of Europe, if I'm not wrong. And some people even call it like end of the world, which is kind of wild. And we'll be driving there, and we do have one little stop planned along the way, kind of like a 2-in-1. And I won't be talking so much in this video because I really want to give you a chance to fully immerse yourself and have that virtual experience with me. I know that sounds so dramatic, but I hope that you truly enjoy it. And if this is your first time here, I hope you like it here. So I'm going to get ready now, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. So I'll see you in a minute. So we are walking to the Cordoama View Point. We parked the car just a few steps away from where I am right now. And the main reason for that is because when we arrived, there was literally nobody around. And the road was like full of sharp stones, and we just didn't want to risk getting a puncture, especially because we're in the middle of nowhere with limited cell service, no real idea of how things would work if something went wrong. And there was just so many factors to consider, like what if we needed help and the only people around spoke Portuguese and none of us do. So we just decided the safest option was to leave the car and walk. Anyway, I'm fast forwarding this part of the video just to kind of give you an idea of how long the walk actually was. But it felt like about 1.5 kilometers, not bad at all. And it was also in the middle of the day and definitely hot, but we didn't have any hat or umbrellas. But honestly, it was totally fine because the ocean is so close and the breeze is coming in from the Atlantic, and it really cool, kept us cool. And so that whole geography thing they say about the higher you go, the cooler it becomes, approved, very real. So as we got closer, I kept thinking there's no way I'd be comfortable driving up a car in here, just because it felt so exposed and honestly a little scary. It's like you're standing on nothing, it's just too narrow to be up there with a car, But we did come the next day, although I did get out because I still didn't feel safe. You still can be able to turn around, and there was somebody who passed us and went and stopped for a minute or two, took pictures, whatever, and then they drove back down. And we also figured, okay, so it's kind of safe to come back down with the car. Anyway, I'll stop talking now. This is the Cordoama viewpoint, and I'll let you enjoy the views. I'll talk to you guys again soon.
For better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us. If we just hold on tight, this vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. 7 years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. For our home to show on the horizon, soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us. If we just hold on tight, this vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn.
Okay, so this is a mini story time because this is actually the following day. So when we went down for breakfast, we met Meg and Paul, and we were all some of the first people there. So while we were waiting around, we just started chatting, and they told us that they're from the UK, and we were like, oh, we're from Canada. Just a really easy, casual conversation. And we were super early because the hotel was still finishing up to set up the breakfast area. Once it was ready, we wished each other good breakfast and went on our separate ways. But while my husband and I were eating, we kept talking about this place we had visited the day before and how it was only 20 minutes away, and we absolutely loved it. And we just started thinking, should we invite Meg and Paul? Because, you know, they're an elderly couple, and we were like, maybe they didn't have a car, or maybe they didn't even know this place existed, you know. So we just decided to go for it and then see what happens. So I went up to Meg and I said, you know, this might sound a little random, but we're thinking of taking you guys to this place that we visited yesterday. It's not far from the hotel, and we think you guys would really enjoy it, you know. And we totally understood if they felt skeptical, because obviously we're strangers after all. But she said yes, and so we ended up canceling our other plans that we had for the day because it felt completely worth it. And actually, when we left the hotel, it was nice, warm and sunny, but when we arrived here, this is what we saw. But it was still absolutely beautiful, like to see that you can almost like touch the clouds. It was just it was amazing. So they were absolutely blown away, and they kept saying that there's no way that they would have experienced something like this otherwise. And since they were going home in like a day, it ended up being one of the highlights for their trip. And when we got to the hotel, they surprised us with all these really like sweet photos that they had taken of us without even us knowing. And Meg gave us like this little tile from Lisbon to say thank you. And it was just a thoughtful gesture, and we were so grateful. And this was also the same day that we were going to be checking out of the hotel to head back to Lisbon. So we exchanged contact info and said our goodbyes. And honestly, it was such a awesome experience. And just one of those little travel moments that really stay with you. Anyway, that's the end of the story. I will see you guys when we get to the main destination.
We are dreamers of the shore.
finally arriving at Cabo de São Vincente. This place is supposed to be like incredible at sunset, but unfortunately we weren't going to be here for that. We arrived during the day instead. And also because we just came from that magnificent viewpoint right before this, it kind of felt like it took away from the experience because we had seen the most amazing cliffs overlooking the beach, and then we came here and we saw more cliffs. But don't get me wrong, it was still a beautiful but the very first cliff experience was the one that we just had like about half an hour earlier. So this felt like a little watered down experience. If we hadn't known about that previous viewpoint and this would have been our first stop, then we would have been like, oh my god, like mind blown. But since we already had that experience, this felt like okay, I see the vibes. That said, we were so lucky to have excuse me, we were so lucky to have discovered that other viewpoint, especially because we were able to go down and actually touch the water, which we weren't able to do here. I'm sure there are beaches around here, but we just didn't detour enough to find them because of time. But from these cliffs, this is essentially what you see. We also didn't buy any food or went into the lighthouse castle, I think, just because we didn't have the time, and I don't even think it was open. And so basically we didn't spend a lot of time here. We drove back. And also because I didn't have the appropriate shoes, like the stones here were quite sharp, so we ended up driving back to the hotel, and we had a little stroll before we went for dinner. And also I think this is the day that we went for a swim. Honestly, we were doing so much with so little time, and it felt like we were just cramming everything in one space. So after the stroll, we went back to the hotel for a quick swim and then showered and went out for dinner. And this would be us driving to a small town 20 minutes away from the hotel. It's called Carvoiero. But when we got to Carvoiero, the streets are so narrow, and it felt like they're all one way. So we ended up taking a wrong turn, and we found ourselves going up the hill. So we kept driving forward to find a place where we could turn back down. But then where we were going to make that turn, we found ourselves just right in front of a restaurant. And I was like, whoa, this is a very perfectly situated restaurant, because one thing about me, I love waterfront anything. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, I'll take if it's waterfront anytime. So we went in and asked, can we get a table? And they were like, there's only one left, but it was empty. It's just, it was reserved. And we were there luckily super early, because Europeans, they eat quite late. So we ended up getting a table. They bring you fish for the day. You select. I had a sea bass, and this fish was just 10 out of 10. They also had this butter that they mixed with berry. It was so interesting. Now I'm yet to try that recipe because I said I will. I'm yet to. Yeah, it was just amazing. And also for the fish, when they bring it, they debone it. It was nice. The ambience was good. And after dinner, we discovered these little stairs, and we were like, where do this lead to? And they were leading to the most perfect views that you could honestly imagine.